Dear viewers, exactly 5 years ago, while I was a columnist at Radical newspaper, I came to San Francisco and met with a group of Turks. One of them was Aykut. He had just graduated from university. He left Bilkent and came to San Francisco on the second day. I had asked, what are you going to do, Aykut? He said, I don't know. What should we do? 5 years have passed since then. Now we are in Palo Alto. What have you done in 5 years, Aykut? Tell us.
Brother, in 5 years, I really struggled for the first 2 years. Honestly, this place is a very different world, as you know. I mean, the smartest people in the world, those with the highest entrepreneurial spirit, come here. When I came here, I actually had no idea. I just told myself, after Ankara, the place I need to be is San Francisco. What did you study at Bilkent University? International relations? So you have no connection at all? No, I have no connection at all. I mean, I don't know coding. I have no idea about software. I came here and said, I need to be here. And after spending 2 years here, I saw something. The usage rate of smartphones is increasing significantly, and everyone is trying to put something into these applications, into the app stores.
What have you done for 2 years? Eating and drinking?
For 2 years, I'm staying at my friends' houses. I'm just hanging out with them. I mean, you're not working and there's no job either. I'm not working, I'm thinking.
You're thinking for 2 years. I thought for 2 years, and I said, but you're not in a hurry, Aren't you panicking at all? What are we going to do, brother? A year has passed and still nothing came to mind.
Well, these things are kind of like this. You know, it's like you need to lie low for a year or two for it to suddenly hit you. Well, it happened to Steve Jobs like that too. He went to India and hung out for a while. Then when he came back, he made Apple. So I also thought like this for 2 years. You know, what people are doing and all that. And well, since I didn't have any money in my pocket at the time, I thought about what I could do most easily. At the end of the 1800s, something very interesting happened here. Everyone came here to search for gold. 5 million people came to search for gold. Only 5,000 found gold. But the people who made more money than those searching for gold were the ones selling shovels.
One sell picks, one sell shovels.
The ones selling shovels. I said to myself, now everyone is making apps. So I thought I should offer them a service where I don't need to make an app. And without making an app, I could sell them something, sell shovels, and receive millions of dollars in investment. And that's when the idea for mobile action came to my mind.
Yes. You went and immediately started the company.
Oh, my story is very funny. At that time, I was talking to other companies and such. Then I said, there's a company called eBay that everyone knows. They told me, Aykut, you've been resting a lot. Come work a bit if you want. You know, we have a position available. I talked to them. I saw that they had a great need for the idea I was trying to develop. And I told them
Do you tell them your idea, by the way?
I didn't tell them my idea, but I did say something to them. I said that I was working on something like this. They said, Aykut, come work for us. And I said to them, it immediately came to my mind. I said, well, I don't need to work with you because I have my own company. Is there a company there? There is no company or anything. They asked me for a name. They asked, what's the name of your company? And I said, Mobile Action. It happens right at that moment. You said it during the job interview. During the job interview. It's really funny. In fact, it even appeared on TechCrunch here. It became news. So at that moment, the best thing that came to my mind was that name. They also said, man, we really liked it. Mobile Action, just paper action, and so on. They also sounded nice. And they asked me something. How much money do you want? Well, at that time, I was really, just at the subsistence level.
Are they asking you to sell your company?
No, I'm not selling. They want a service. When I said I have a company, they said, then you should provide us with a service. Serve from outside. Don't be salaried, be a consultant. Be a consultant. They asked me how much money I wanted. Well, at that time, I was a man struggling to make ends meet. I'm living below the standard, making ends. You're living at a friend's house. I'm sleeping on his couch. Then I said, let me think about it. Later, I thought if I said $2,000 or $3,000, I would be very happy, because it's a very nice amount of money. I talked to my friend, and he said, man, say at least $15,000. I went to the guys and said, as a company, we don't work for less than 6 months. We need to work for at least 6 months, and we'll do it for $90,000. The guy said, okay, fine.
There's nothing concrete yet. There's no company either. You haven't even established a company yet. You haven't written any software.
Here's the situation. If the name Mobile Action had been taken, I wouldn't even have this company.
You checked and they hadn't taken it.
I called someone. I called my accountant. I found an accountant online. I said, brother, I closed a company called eBay as a client. We need to establish a company immediately. Then we went and researched. The name Mobile Action is nice too. From that day to today, from one client to now 100,000 clients. Do you have 100,000 clients right now? From all over the world. There isn't a country or city where we aren't present. And all of them, somehow, find and use mobile action organically.
What does this mobile action do?
Mobile action, man. When we first started on eBay, it was like a consulting company. We would look at their apps and provide consulting services on what they should do, on which days, in which periods, in which places they should spend on advertising, or which features they should add.
So you were analyzing the apps, like Google Analytics used by Google.
We man, like this. I was working 16 hours a day, looking at 40 different apps daily and giving them some advice.
By the way, are you doing it alone?
But of course, eBay doesn't know that I'm alone. They think there's a team.
So do you look at it analytically? You just look and then you go.
I look at 40 different analytical tools. And I said to myself, hey, Aykut, can't you automate this? Because I'm working 16 hours. But on eBay, I say that we have a product. It's doing it. That product is also me. That product is also me. Well done. Are you still on your friend's couch, by the way? I got a little money, but we couldn't upgrade. I'm still on the couch. Then I saw that when I started working on eBay, things started going really well. Other companies on eBay started referring me to them. They started mentioning me. Then suddenly I had 15 clients and made $500,000 in 6 months.
$500,000.
Made 500K.
Are you still alone?
I'm still alone. I have one intern, one assistant. He also works 1 day a week. Then at that time, I was feeling really good. I said, let me make this $1 million and return to Turkey.
You say it's enough.
Enough. We couldn't think very big back then. Then
What will you do? Go to Turkey, open a kebab shop.
No, I wouldn't open a kebab shop. We would just hang out. Then one of my clients said, Aykut, if you automate this, the business will grow a lot. I asked, how much will it grow? He said, well, it could be $10 million, $20 million. Then, how do I automate this business? While thinking about it, I'm not a programmer nor an engineer. I kind of know how to do it, but I can't sit down and do it myself. Then one of my first clients said to me, Aykut, I'll make the first seed investment in you, because this business can work for everyone just like it worked for us. So I took it from him. Then
He gave money. How much did you get?
Well, at that time, I received an investment close to $1 million in total. I didn't get it all from him alone. But many well-known, famous investors here also joined in. And suddenly, I found myself turning into a professional company. I didn't have such a thing.
Yes. For $4 million, you received a $1 million investment.
$1,000. I received a $1,000 investment. Man, I got myself into a business on my own. But I don't even know what kind of business I got into. Because they say it's going to grow a lot. But I've only been here in America for 2.5 years. I learned English and all at Bill Kent, but we still struggle when ordering food and such. I go to big companies, Fortune 500 companies. I go for job interviews. I secure them as clients. I almost close every time I speak. I have a closing rate of 94, 95%. Then I said, where am I going to find an engineer? I sent out a message to my friends from Bill Kent.
By the way, did you get settled here? Did you get the green cards?
Yes, we have them. We have the green cards and all. After that, because we're doing some things here, then I got involved with the engineer friends as well. Whoever I talked to in Turkey, I felt like I was speaking a foreign language to everyone, because no one has any idea about what I'm doing here. Because, the work we're trying to do, I later learned, is something new in the world. If I had known at the beginning that such a job existed, I probably wouldn't have gotten involved. It's a job that has never been done in the world. We are bringing together 40 different analytical tools to create a smart analytical tool. I found my friends from Bill Kent. Then we spent about 6 months developing a product with them. Meanwhile, I am still continuing with that consultancy service.
Every day you work with 10, with them.
I hired a few people for that now, because the investor said, they are already teaching you. Aykut, what will you do if a bus hits you today? Because the man has given money, and he's trying to protect his investment. Then, in the first year, I made $1.5 million.
$1,500,000.
$1,500,000 in revenue. Money entered my account. And I also received a $1,000 investment. The money is still there. I haven't touched it?
Yes.
Then they said,
at the end of the second year, the company had $2,500,000.
The investors are saying, Aykut, you need to spend money. I said, we are children of Anatolia. We can't spend money. Even though we studied at Bill Kent and such, we still need to hold on to the money. I said, why should we spend the money? They were surprised, but now they have come around to my way of thinking. Because right now, all companies are trying to keep money in their accounts. Yes, back then we were trying to grow very steadily. After that, by the end of 1 year, we went from 1 customer to 150, and all of them are growing organically. And all of my customers,
Let's move quickly through this part, Aykut.
yes, all of my customers are in San Francisco.
Yes.
Then we saw that this business was growing quite a bit, and we needed a bit more investment. We were receiving emails every day from our previous investors and very big investors in the market. I was saying, you know, our work is a bit busy, let's talk later or something. Then I couldn't refuse, and I received another $2 million in investment from them.
You shouldn't have refused now, since they are insisting so much, saying they will definitely give another $2 million.
We became a $20 million company at the end of a year and a half. After a year and a half, it became a $20 million company, valued at $20 million. Valued at $20 million, and there is still $4.5 million in the bank. There is money, and money is coming in every day. It's quite something. I mean, the American dream. I mean, it was quite interesting for me, and still here. The customers and investors. I talk to say that this business will grow even more. I truly... Now, wait a minute. 3 years have passed. What is the company's value? Now, I mean, we are receiving offers over $100 million. $100 million?
Yes, $100,000.
But for us, it's quite, I mean, that's a small amount right now. Because for the work we are trying to do in the future, yes, I think $100,000 is a very small amount.
In 4 years, without even being an engineer, you started entirely from an idea and created a company worth $100,000. And if they say tomorrow that 100,000 investors, how much of it is from investors?
I mean, we would get another $15 to $20 million in investment over the $100,000.
So, cash out, offering $100,000, how much would go into your pocket?
At least $60,000.
Why don't you sell?
Because, man, what I'm trying to do in my life isn't about having more money, owning a better house, or driving a better car. What I'm trying to do in my life is to create more added value. This might sound like a cliche. People might say, oh, he's saying that because he's already made it. But I don't think that's the case. Because life moves very fast here, and you need to do something within this flow of life. And what would I do with the money? Most likely I will start another business, a new venture. There is nothing else right now that excites me more than mobile action, that makes me want to fly to work every day.
So, are you continuing with your work?
Let's continue. I mean, what will I lose?
What do you see 10 years from now?
Think of it this way. When I started this business, I literally didn't even have $1 in my pocket. I had no money at all. And now, well, I have more than $1 in my pocket. So I'm very happy. In 10 years, most likely, all app developers around the world, now with new smart devices, wearable devices, cars, we will be an analytics tool that everyone will use for everything mobile related on those devices. What would the company's value be? Well, $1 billion. It sounds nice, but now I'm saying I mean a multi-billion-dollar business. I want to build a company worth $10 billion, $20 billion, $30 billion. And I want the company I build to last not just 10 years more, but 100 years. This might sound a bit like something. You know, I heard this from a few entrepreneurs in San Francisco. They said something like this. We are not dealing with something that lasts 3 or 5 years right now. We are dealing with things that can be used 100, 200 years from now. That's my biggest dream and excitement right now. Even if I'm not around, for weatlh to be a company that continues on its own and grows very rapidly.
Is it well known in Turkey?
I mean, we have customers in Turkey, but so here's the situation. If we had done the same thing, I mean, forget TÜRKİYE. If we had done it in Los Angeles or New York, we wouldn't have grown this much. Nobody knows us in Turkey. I mean, it's not very important for them to know. Yes. Do your parents know what you're doing? No, they didn't understand. I mean, my dad is somewhat interested in this topic. I mean, he follows us on Twitter and such. But because they think I'm overworking myself, they say, like, enough already. What are you working on? They say things like that. But they haven't understood yet. They're not aware yet, they're not aware yet. I mean, because I'm not doing something visibly tangible. If we had opened a corner grocery store or, as you said, a kebab shop, they would have come and gone. They would have brought people over. Then they would understand. But now, no one has come to our office yet. Not a single customer has come to our office.
How many people are there in the office now?
We are 13 people, and we also set up a team in Ankara, in Bilkent. Because, yeah, you know, I'm someone who remembers where I came from every single day. And I want to contribute there as well. We will expand our engineering team in Ankara. We have a team of 7 people there as well. In total, we are a team of 20 people.
Aykut, it's the last days of May 2016. Let's see. What will happen in 5 years? Let's make a pact.
Let's meet at this corner in 5 years. Let's do it once more. Okay, let's meet here in 5 years, but let's also meet in between.